Hey everyone, this is Mr. Gucci here. Just a brief video to help explain how we are going to be doing attendance this year and a few other basic class policies. Okay, so first of all, every teacher that you have this year has to take attendance twice in class. They have to take a version of attendance that just checks to see who's attending the Zoom that day. And then they have to check and do another attendance as to who's actually accessing and doing the assignments, who's reading the notes and getting to work on their assignments. Okay, different teachers are going to do this differently. Uh, this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take attendance to check whether or not you show up to the Zoom whenever we have a class. All right, this is going to be done by you completing a 1 to 2 minute activity, such as a basic Google Classroom question, a Pear Deck question, maybe a question that I ask in the chat. This is something that's done quickly, but it can't be done as once class is over because it's about who's present in class that day. So there's no point in completing an attendance activity after class is over. Okay. Now, this doesn't go into Skyward. Okay. All this does is I send a little email to guidance just to tell them, hey, this person hasn't been attending the Zoom meetings. Can we reach out to them and try and help them get connected? Okay. That's the purpose of that in class attendance that we take. Now, the other attendance is about, did you check the notes? Did you work on the assignments? Did you get started on your work? All right. And this is an attendance that can be completed even if you missed the Zoom. That's right. We want to do an attendance that just checks to see if you're learning the content so that if you miss a Zoom due to like a family emergency or a technical issue, you're not going to get penalized for it so long as you complete these assignments. These assignments are usually 5 to 10 minutes and we'll do them in class almost always. Okay, things like the first few problems of your homework. Okay, maybe a portion of a project that we're working on or a more in-depth question that I post on Google Classroom. If you miss the Zoom, I will tell you on Google Classroom what that day's attendance assignment is. And if you read the notes and do the assignment, you'll get marked present for that day. Okay, this is something that can be done in class. I won't check this and enter it until the following morning, giving you some time to do it if you can only access the Google Classroom later that evening. Okay, and this is what goes into Skyward. Okay, it is this that goes into Skyward. Again, just showing up to Zoom is not going to be enough to get you marked present in class because, frankly, we have students who show up to Zoom, click a button, and then turn their screen off and go make a sandwich. Okay. We want to mark people present who are actually present, participating, and doing the activities. All right. Even if you miss Zoom, if you're participating, you got this. Okay. So, another thing I want to note that I am organizing content in the Google Classroom like this. Every unit is going to get a section in Google Classroom. And every time I post a homework or post a lab activity or some kind of handout, I will post it in the Google Classroom. But I will also post daily roundups that talk about what we covered on a specific day of class. So if you miss a class, you're going to want to go into Google Classroom and click that daily roundup to learn what we did and see links to that day's activity. If you missed Zoom, it's in that daily roundup where I will also tell you what you have to do to get marked present in Skyward that day. Okay, so again, here's an example of a daily roundup post. Keep an eye out for the attendance assignment or the Skyward attendance assignment, where if you do that particular thing, I will mark you present in class that day. Now, the last question that I get a lot of is taking notes, Mr. Gucci. Now, how am I taking notes? We're going to work on that. I know I want you to take notes. I don't know the best way to go about it right now. So, stay tuned. I will tell you how I want you to take notes. If I'll check notes, if I'll help structure you with some digital notes, or what. Okay, so don't worry about that for now. Just take notes however you feel comfortable to make sure that you recall the content. All right, awesome, guys. Thank you very much, and hope you're having a good day.